It's that time of year again. Everyone, male, female, WWE superstars are claiming their spot. They're entering the WWE Royal Rumble, shaking things up, getting things in motion, should we say, going into WrestleMania 40. We are nearly on the road to WrestleMania 40. The matches, the dream matches, the fantasy booking, that's all coming into play. We don't know what the matches for WrestleMania are going to be. We have a good idea of what we can expect, but WWE fans, content creators, streamers, all the people in the WWE, I guess you could say, the WWE universe, the content creator space, we don't know what the hell to expect with WrestleMania. Now, in this video in particular, we're going to be talking about WWE superstar Drew McIntyre. What will happen with him going through the Royal Rumble all the way to WrestleMania? What will be Drew McIntyre's road to WrestleMania? We're seeing so many things take place in such little time, leaving 2023, going into 2024. We can only expect to see great things from Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania. Welcome back to my channel. As always, I am your host, Joey Carney. I am the host of the Angle Podcast, also pro wrestling content creator, all of those things in the realm I do. I'm here every single day. I'm waiting for you. I want you to enjoy the content that's here on the channel. So please, if you haven't already, smash the subscribe button down below. You can be up to date with all the things that I post. Like I said, I'm here every day. I post pretty much every day here on YouTube. Engaging content, interviews, things like this, predictions, all things in the realm of pro wrestling and WWE. So yes, if you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button, smash it down below, stay up to date with all things from myself, the Angle Podcast, right here on YouTube. Now, if you are a continued subscriber to my channel, I thank you for coming back. I welcome you back with open arms. We are a community here on YouTube, and I appreciate your continued support. Now, if you're new here, and this is the first thing that you're seeing from me on YouTube, this is the first impression that I'm leaving on you, I hope that this does justice. I hope that by the end of this video, you are a subscribed member on the channel, and you come back every day, weekly, preferably every day because I'm here every day. You come back here, watch more content, and we can hang out and talk wrestling together. Now, if you stay to the end of this video, I have a special giveaway that I've been doing since the beginning of 2024. It's specifically for you watching this video right now. So like I said, if you stay to the end of this video, you'll get all the information you need for the giveaway. And all the things that we're talking about, well, you'll be able to be involved with going in to the Royal Rumble, but all the way past WrestleMania. So like I said, and I keep saying, please stay to the end of the video. You'll get all the information you need for the giveaway. It's a very, very fun. It's very enticing to the WWE wrestling fan. So stay to the end, and I'll give you all the info you need for my 2024 giveaway. So as I was saying, in this video, we're going to be talking about WWE superstar Drew McIntyre, what his plan should be going through Royal Rumble, Elimination Chamber, all the way to WrestleMania. Because Drew McIntyre over the last, year has been on a roller coaster. We saw him really take a step back in 2023, coming back later in the middle of the year. Coming back looking bigger and badder and better than ever, looking to take out Gunther, to take the Intercontinental Championship. A few times last year, we saw it first happen at WrestleMania, and then he came back Money in the Bank, and he challenged for that title at SummerSlam. And it really did not go his way. He lost all of those matches with Gunther and really just tried to find himself again. He continued to challenge for titles. He challenged Seth freaking Rollins a few times for the World Heavyweight Championship. Was unsuccessful there. We saw him kind of lose his cool, really get to his breaking point, turning heel in WWE, going into Survivor Series, aligning with the Judgment Day, aligning with Rhea Ripley, and then losing again at Survivor Series. So Drew McIntyre really has had a hard time picking up the big wins, or at least the wins that matter in WWE over the last year. So going into 2024, I'm hoping, and I know you're hoping as well, to see a more focused Drew McIntyre, but also a more elevated Drew McIntyre. Now, in life, we all go through ups and downs. Life is full of roller coasters. You go left, you go right, you get pulled down, you go all the way up, and then you go back all the way down. And life is a journey about finding your way back to the top always. And I feel like what we're seeing with Drew McIntyre is just that. In a lot of different ways in life, people say, well, if you're going through a hard time, maybe you have to stop, take a step back, and backtrack and find those things that made you happy. Find those things that made you, that gave you success. Rediscover who you are. And if we do that with Drew McIntyre, really taking a real life lesson and implementing it into a WWE storyline, really making it authentic and realistic, which, by the way, Drew McIntyre does so well, a lot better than most on the roster. He's a masterclass at promos. He knows how to bring real life situations, real life things that have happened to him, bring it into storyline, pull on our heartstrings, and then Claymore kick us to the ground. So Drew McIntyre needs to implement this strategy going into the Royal Rumble, but also going into WrestleMania. So if we take a step back, what was Drew McIntyre's biggest achievement in his WWE career? Yes, it was winning the 2020 Royal Rumble, going on to defeat Brock Lesnar for the WWE Championship in the main event of WrestleMania. Now, that's the dream of any WWE superstar, and it really is the dream of any professional wrestler that enter the world of sports entertainment and wrestling. Drew McIntyre did all those things, right? Won the Royal Rumble in front of a large crowd, but the pandemic happened, the world shut down, WWE fans were not allowed to be in attendance. Drew McIntyre main evented WrestleMania, defeating Brock Lesnar for the WWE title with no fans around. So he's got a chip on his shoulder. Many can say that's something that can make you unfocused, or that's something that can make you focused. Let's play, or we can say we have the devil and the angel on a shoulder here, using both of those ideas. Drew McIntyre's best moments in WWE were winning the Royal Rumble, going on to WrestleMania, becoming the WWE Champion. Now, honestly, I don't see Drew McIntyre winning the 2024 Men's Royal Rumble match. I know a lot of other people don't either. Now, if he did, it would make sense because he's been losing so much. He lost all the opportunities for the Intercontinental Championship, lost all the opportunities he had against Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship. Nothing has gone his way. So winning the Royal Rumble would be a great way to get back on track. But that's not the story I think that we should go with for Drew McIntyre to go into WrestleMania. It's not about the titles right now. It's not about the Royal Rumble right now. It's about rediscovering at his core who Drew McIntyre is and what he can do to gain that focus back, to gain that confidence back, so he can get the job done. He can start winning again, winning those big matches, being able to go on and win a Royal Rumble, main event WrestleMania, and then win in the main event of WrestleMania for a world title in WWE. So before we get there, we have to get those inner demons out. We need to get those things, the good juices in the body pumping again. How do we do that? Well, if you look at the roster right now, who do you think Drew McIntyre can face at WrestleMania 40? Personally, I went through the Raw roster, I went through the NXT roster, and the SmackDown roster, and I couldn't find anybody that I can see Drew McIntyre having a great story with going into WrestleMania 40. Drew McIntyre, like I said earlier, is masterclass. He organically, in the end of 2019, going into 2020, he organically became a babyface. WWE then pushed him to be one of the top babyfaces, hence the Royal Rumble win and WrestleMania main event. He's very good at getting the fans to do what he wants them to do. Now, with this recent heel turn, he was able to organically do that again. Because, like I said, Drew McIntyre is masterclass in the world of professional wrestling. So, with that being said, let's take it back to WrestleMania, where Drew McIntyre won the WWE Championship. Who did he face for that title? Who did he defeat for that title? Brock Lesnar. So I personally feel that if there's no one on the roster that can put on a great storyline with Drew McIntyre, because the storyline is Drew has essentially given up on the crowd, given up on their support. Now he's focused on himself, but he keeps losing, so he needs to gain that momentum back. And how does he do it? He goes to WrestleMania and he defeats the man that he beat originally for the WWE title to get that confidence back. And now we are reset, we are refocused, and now we can chase the Intercontinental Championship. Now we can chase the Royal Rumble match. Now we can chase the main event of WrestleMania and a world title or the Undisputed title. Drew McIntyre should go into WrestleMania 40 and face none other than Brock Lesnar. Doing it in front of a large audience, which he did not get to do in 2020. Going on to face a babyface Brock Lesnar, which he has not been able to do yet, and defeat him, gaining that confidence back, rewriting his history the way he wants to, in front of a large audience of 70,000+ people at WrestleMania 40. The match for WrestleMania should be a heel Drew McIntyre going one-on-one with a babyface Brock Lesnar in a match just for Drew McIntyre to redeem himself, to rewrite history. Not for a title, not for a big match feel, not for anything else but himself, to get that confidence back, to get that momentum back, and say, you know what? I just beat the guy that I beat at WrestleMania for the WWE title, but now I did it on my terms. I did it as a heel. I did it my way, and I did it in front of the audience. Now that chip on his shoulder starts to fade away, and we can refocus and regroup, go on to bigger and better things. The story for Drew McIntyre for WrestleMania is here. It's written all over the place. It's an organic storyline for Drew McIntyre to rise up from the ashes and get back to being the Drew McIntyre that we know and we loved for a very long time. Now, Drew McIntyre was the WWE superstar to hold down the fort during the pandemic era. He was the MVP of WWE in 2020 all the way until, 2022, really? He had done everything for the company. Classic matches. And by the way, while being WWE champion, he defeated Drew McIntyre. Or he defeated Seth Rollins to defend and successfully defend his WWE championship. So all these people that Drew is losing to as of late, he had won matches with. He had defeated them before while he was on the top of the world. He's got to go back and rewrite his history. He's got to defeat Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. Then maybe he can go on and defeat Seth Rollins. But for the time being, I think the best opportunity to have a good storyline and a good match would be a heel Drew McIntyre going one-on-one with a babyface Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar is scheduled to come back around the Royal Rumbles at some time to start a feud for WrestleMania. Who on the roster, who other than Drew McIntyre, would be a great match for Brock? We saw him have a match with Almost. Nobody cared about that. He's had his matches. He's had his feuds with Bobby Lashley. There's no one else that there's a legitimate storyline with that would make sense. Drew McIntyre versus Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 40 would be a fantastic match and a fantastic way for Drew to get back on the horse, keep moving forward, get that momentum back, and get back to being Drew freaking McIntyre. Well, you've made it. You're at the end of this video. I promised you I'd be giving more information again for the giveaway that I'm doing. The link is down below to enter the giveaway. If you click that link, it will take you to a landing page where you can apply or you can submit your information. It takes less than 5 seconds. Less than 5 seconds to get, well, really the best thing you can possibly get in 2024, which is 4 free months of Peacock. Yes, I'm giving away 4 free months. We are in 2024, so I'm giving away 4 free months of Peacock. On Peacock, you can watch all the great shows and sitcoms. I personally love watching The Office and all the new movies that come to Peacock. But being a wrestling fan, being a WWE fan, you need to have Peacock. It's a necessity for the WWE fans, the WWE Universe, because that's how we watch all the great content they put out and all the premium live events all the premium live events we've been talking about this whole video. If you want to watch the Royal Rumble, if you want to watch Elimination Chamber, if you want to watch WrestleMania, and so on, you need Peacock. So yes, click the link in the description of this video. It will take you to where you need to be. Gives you all the information there as well, the information I'm giving you. Takes less than 5 seconds to apply to get 4 free months of Peacock. From there, you can watch the Royal Rumble, Elimination Chamber, WrestleMania, and even Backlash, all for free. All you gotta do is submit your information. Takes 5 seconds. 4 seconds even, but it takes 5 seconds, less than 5 seconds, to enter all your information. Get submitted and wait to be announced. This by far is the ultimate giveaway for the ultimate WWE fan. So yeah, get in the giveaway. I'll be announcing the winner in the next couple of weeks. You watch the Royal Rumble, watch Elimination Chamber, watch WrestleMania, and watch Backlash. All the great things. 5 seconds. Hit the link, submit your info, and wait to be announced. Now, if you're a continued subscriber on my channel, I always welcome you back with open arms, and I always do really appreciate the support and the subscription. I know on YouTube that it takes a lot for a person to smash a subscribe button down below, and I hope that with this video, the newcomers enjoy the content just as much as the subscribers already do. So again, if you're here again, I welcome you back with open arms always. If you're new here, I hope that you do hit the subscribe button down below, and I hope that I left a great impression for what the channel brings each and every day. And again, you hit the subscribe button down below. But I want to thank you all for watching, and if you haven't yet, there's so many other videos to watch on the channel. I've predicted all 30 of the men's Royal Rumble entrants, all 30 of the women's Royal Rumble entrants. There's so many different videos on this channel to watch, and you should just go binge all of those right now. Oh, and by the way, sign up for the giveaway because the announcement will be coming in one of these videos in the upcoming weeks. I don't know what you're still doing here. Go sign up for the giveaway and watch more content.